Holly with voicethewoodlands.com, and I have the very talented Heather Rayleen in studio today. Thank you so much for coming in.
Of course, happy to be here.
Thank you. So, I recently saw you out at the Do-Si-Do Music Cafe doing a little acoustic set, a song trade, if you will, with Deb Miller, yourself, and Josh Fuller, who is also amazing as well. Wink, wink.
Of course.
So tell me about, some background about Heather. How did you get started in the music industry and all that good stuff?
So I actually, I didn't pick up guitar until a little later in life. I was playing violin. I started when I was 11, and I actually had a partial scholarship to Sam Houston State University to play violin. So I was there when I got a phone call from Scooter Brown's wife, and they needed a violin player for their wedding.
Really?
So that's how I met the first, I guess, Texas country artist, was through that. So I was, getting ready to play their wedding and everything, and in the midst of everything, Scott's like, hey, I have this band. Do you want to come play fiddle? And I was like, well, I'm classically trained. I'm not really a fiddle player, but I can try. And so without any kind of rehearsal or anything, they just had me show up and play a gig with them. And then boom, I'm in the Scooter Brown band. And I played with them for about a year.
Very cool.
So around that time is when I started picking up guitar and started writing my own music. So after about a year of that, then I started going off on my own. And yeah, so it was pretty cool. And I met a bunch of people through Scott. And we actually did open mic at Tuts in Conroe. That was kind of a big starter. That's the first time I ever played guitar and sang in front of anybody, was at that bar. And that's where I met Josh Fuller and a bunch of other musicians. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can write a song. Like, these people aren't like super famous, and they're writing music, and I love it. You know what I mean? And they haven't had necessarily any schooling or anything, so I felt like, hey, I can do that too.
Good for you.
And there it came. I dropped out of college and to pursue the singing part of my music love. So
well, and I love that you're a singer, songwriter, musician. So you play the violin, the fiddle, the guitar. Anything else?
A little piano.
Okay.
But in school, I had to kind of learn a little bit of every instrument. So I could, maybe play Mary Had a Little Lamb.
I can too.
Like some other instruments. So
that was a secret high five, everyone. That's awesome. So we were talking a little bit offline about the difference between, Nashville country and Texas country. Give me what your thoughts and passion is about Texas country music. Because that's all we play on Voice of the Woodlands is Texas country.
Well, I actually, I've kind of tried to do even pop and some rock and everything. And I really feel like the Texas country just really, you get to just kind of mesh like the blues and the rock and the, grassroots and all of that all into one. And so, I'm surrounded by Texas country, so I'm definitely influenced by that. And so it's definitely a huge part of why I'm doing this in the first place, was because of all the people that I've been surrounded by. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, it's kind of a phenomenon around here, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I'm learning that. I am learning that.
Yeah, finally you come down from California.
Right. I'm learning. So are there like any other musicians within the family, like where your mom and dad, musically inclined? Or?
Well, my dad played guitar a little bit. He actually bought me my first guitar when I was really young, but I was like, there's too many strings on this thing. I don't know what to do with it. And my mom played piano.
Okay.
And then, my mom and I sang in church as well. And then, so my sister, though, who is 22, she actually sings and plays guitar.
Okay.
As well. And so she's starting to play out herself, and she actually has a kind of a weekly gig that she does. I'll put her out there. She plays over at Swanee's Grill in the Champions area.
Oh, yeah.
Like every Thursday. And she usually plays with Kenna Danielle.
Yes.
But she also has other people that, plays with her and stuff. And so it's not every Thursday, but it's most Thursdays. So, yeah, she started doing that. And she plays a couple other places as well, but that's one of her main gigs. So
that's
I might have helped her get it, maybe.
Right. What a good sister you are.
Big sister. Gotta do it.
That's awesome. So we were talking a little bit offline that you have a band now.
I do.
So what does that encompass?
Well, I've had a band in the past, actually, and we were doing pretty much strictly covers, just trying to make money, and I was, kind of learning more about myself, what genre I really wanted to do. And so we disbanded a while ago. They got real jobs and moved away and everything. So this band I finally started, and we've only had one show, actually. It was at Massone's Saloon a couple months ago. And then our next show is in September at Bareback's Ice House in spring.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
When is that?
That one is September. Let me look.
I want to put that one on my calendar.
It's September 17th.
Okay. I might not be able to make that one.
Oh.
But I'm going to put it on my calendar just in case if something cancels. But
okay.
I will put it on my calendar for sure.
So, I mean, we'll still do some covers and everything, but we're really concentrating more on originals, and I'm really trying to push more in that Texas country and the, original, side of music and everything. That's where it's at. Okay. I write this music, so it's time to get it out there, and I'm working on an album right now, too. So
oh, you are?
I am.
Okay. So when do you expect to have the new album?
Later this year, early next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, keep us in the loop.
Absolutely.
I would love to. Now, is there anything, what's your favorite song that you've done so far that the listeners can, go on YouTube and, listen to Heather Rayleen? What's your favorite that you want people to listen to?
I don't have a whole lot of originals available.
That's okay.
I actually did put one of my newest, which is probably my favorite right now. It's called Fallen For You.
Okay.
And it's on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Just an acoustic version.
Sure.
But you can get an idea of, I think it's a little bluesy, and it could go pop, it could go country, but we're going to put some fiddle in there.
Yes. No,
So,
in fact, you sang that.
I did.
At the Music Cafe. Yes.
That one seems to get people's attention.
It
you
did.
know
Well,
what I mean?
yes.
If people are kind of not paying that much attention, I do that song. It's a confidence booster because they kind of go, "Oh, someone's singing. That's not the radio," And so, since it's one of my newest, it is my favorite right now.
Okay. Well, we'll have to have everybody go to SoundCloud and listen to that track, and once your album's done, we'll be happy to put some tracks.
Oh, I'm so
on the
excited to get this
station,
done.
So stay in the loop with us.
Of
So
course.
we'll be happy to do that for you. So I know you said that you are going to have a show September 17th at Bareback. Do you have any other upcoming shows within
I do.
August, September time frame?
So I play, like you saw me, I play a lot of solo acoustic stuff. So the next solo acoustic is actually, I have one, let's see, August 4th at Goose's Acre.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like a little happy hour
On the waterway?
show.
Awesome.
And then the next day I'll be at Yucatan Taco Stand
Okay.
at 7 o'clock, and that's another one on the waterway. So
Yeah.
I've got quite a few in this area in August. I'll be playing a lot in the Woodlands area.
So can people find out about your shows on your Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, so
that's
it's
the best place to look.
It's
is Facebook.
Heather Rayleen Music,
Right.
which is your Facebook page.
Yes.
Okay, so look at that Facebook page for all of her upcoming shows. You guys, you've got to come out and listen to her. Her voice it's amazing. So you just got to come out and just listen to how amazing she is with her guitar and her voice, and she makes you very comfortable, and it's an awesome show. So
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to coming out and seeing you in August. I'm sure I can make Goose's Acre. I'm sure I can do that one for sure. So, Heather, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you grow and be all over the place and meet your band. And
Yeah.
and you're going to be out at the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival.
I think
as
so.
well.
Yeah, I'm still emailing back and forth,
Okay.
but I think I'm going to be out on their home stage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be out there, so be sure to come by our booth
Of course.
and come say hello.
Of course.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.